It's a Wednesday, and I'm Dylan Black. Welcome to another amazing edition of Daytime Ottawa. So many cool guests to get to. But first, everybody's talking about Ottawa 2017. It is the year 2017 already, in case you didn't know. Let's have a quick look at this video. It is going to be one amazing year, and to talk to us about some of those events, as you just saw, Denise LeBlanc is a media relations expert with Ottawa 2017. How are you doing?
I'm good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. This is going to be the biggest year, obviously, in the history of the country. And right out of the gate, you've got something sort of familiar. People took part in the New Year's Eve celebrations. What is that?
So we had the big kickoff on December 31st for Canada's big year. Do you want to hold it?
Yes, I do.
And we had more than 400 local youth form a line from Ottawa City Hall, where we ignited the Ottawa 2017 cauldron, this big, beautiful cauldron. And it went all the way to Parliament Hill, where the flame reignited the centennial flame. And then the big party ensued with fireworks and concert and everything.
Yeah. And there's some of the video as well. Of course, our Mayor Jim Watson, who was on the show Monday, recapped this as well. And you can just tell. How many people do you think were in attendance New Year's Eve?
Well, we don't have exact numbers for Parliament Hill because, of course, that's Canadian Heritage that organizes that. But there were several thousand on the site at Ottawa City Hall. It was a full site, and everyone was having so much fun. And it was just so magical and special with the beautiful Canadian snow falling down. It was like such a great Canadian moment, and to see all those youth and their shining faces and their excitement was just a wonderful way to kick things off.
We've been obviously talking about 2017 now for quite some time, and where do you even want to begin when it comes to the events that we can look forward to?
It's crazy. I don't know where to begin. Do you want to begin with the breaking news today?
Yes, I do have it in front of me, right? But you are the expert here, so what's going on?
Well, so today we just announced an event called Canada's Table that's going to be taking place in August on Wellington Street, one day only. This amazing event where we're lining up on Wellington Street in front of Parliament Hill, a 1,000-seat table to be served by top Canadian chefs.
Wow.
I know, it's going to be so fabulous.
Okay,
with the backdrop of Parliament and the Sound and Light show.
Yeah. What's the date for this? Sorry?
That's in August, late August.
Okay. Because I was starting to wonder if everybody's outside, you know, winter looting it up or whatever. It could be kind of chilly.
No, we have winter events as well. In fact, March is going to be an amazing month for that. We're kicking it off with Red Bull Crushed Ice on March 3rd and 4th. And if you've never seen Red Bull Crushed Ice, this is this incredible track where 4 skaters go hurtling down at top speeds over these bumps and jumps and everything. You can see some of it right now. And that's going to be taking place right beside the Chateau Laurier, between the Chateau Laurier and Parliament Hill. So this picturesque backdrop of Ottawa with these skaters racing in breakneck speeds. Very exciting.
It's a great way to showcase to the world that Canadians are a bit crazy.
It is, and you know what? Red Bull Crushed Ice has a global audience. It actually kicks off in Marseille in the coming days, and this is actually the championship, the finale of the season, the 2016-2017 season that's going to be taking place here. And it's an international broadcast, and we're showcasing these iconic venues in Ottawa, like the Rideau Canal Locks, the Skateway, Parliament Hill, the War Memorial. It's all right in that hub of what is the heart of Ottawa.
So I asked Jim Watson this question as well on Monday. I said, so is everything already been planned out, like meaning announced? And you could tell he gave sort of like the political answer, right? And he sounded like a lot has been announced already. But you know, today we get the news of this event. So are there still more special surprises to come?
There are lots of more special surprises to come. And so a lot of the big items have been announced, the big programming events. But we had announced things like the Agri 150 program, for example, which is a rural ecotourism program. And we had given out grants for that program. So those events will be announced. In fact, we've got one that'll be announced in the coming week that's spectacular. And things like Canada's Table is under the Ignite 150 umbrella, which was another program for one-day epic stunts happening in events. So this Canada's Table is one of the first stunts to be announced.
Okay. He also alluded to the fact that there's going to be some concerts being announced in the very near future. Of course, we have the Junos this year, which is very exciting.
Yes,
can you give us anything?
Well,
without getting fired, can you give us anything?
I can actually without getting fired.
Well,
yeah,
I'm talking about things that haven't been announced yet.
Well, in the coming days, actually within the next week, we're going to be announcing, we had launched a microgrant program as part of the Juno Awards.
Yeah.
And we're going to be announcing the acts and the happenings that will be taking place and all the grant recipients for that.
Oh, so within the next couple of weeks or so?
Yeah, so there's events that start as early as next week, leading all the way up to the Juno Awards in March to really build up our musical reputation and the excitement towards the Juno Awards and to Juno Week. There are some other things that are going to be happening too that I really can't tell you about right now.
But you want to, though.
I really do. You know, that's the thing, is every time I get on the phone with somebody to talk about Ottawa 2017 and all the celebrations and events, I get so excited because there's so many big, bold things that are happening, things that have never been done before in Ottawa, things that showcase the little-known venues in Ottawa and really highlight Canadian culture and show that Ottawa's not a boring town. Ottawa's a very exciting, dynamic town, and we're aiming to show that to the world this year.
Well, it's super exciting. And of course, as you mentioned, with the Junos and the Grey Cup coming as well, and I believe even the Stanley Cup is coming by for like a bit of a tour.
Yes, in March, the 125th anniversary of the Stanley Cup takes place right here where the Stanley Cup tradition was born. And so for 4 days, there's all sorts of events, some of them free, some of them ticketed, a great big concert at the CTC. So lots of things that center around what we call our identity, essentially, things that, you know, Canadians truly embrace hockey, and we're going to celebrate that, and we're going to celebrate our music, and we're going to celebrate our food and our culture, and it's going to be awesome. A fabulous year for Canada.
And obviously all the events that have been announced are available at the website.
They are. Yeah, they are. They're available on ottawa2017.ca, the full calendar of events.
There you go. Denise LeBlanc, we are looking forward to this full year, and it's going to carry into 2018 because there's just not enough. There's not enough time.
Absolutely.
It's not enough time.
We'll keep it going.
Thank you for being here. And this is shaped like a Canada Goose, by the way, in case you didn't notice. That's fun. More Daytime coming up. Don't go anywhere.